Hello Zwifters, my name's Synth and welcome to a quick tutorial on how to find your Zwift ID, something that's fairly essential for anyone who wants to get into the racing side of Zwift, particularly in Zwift's Racing League or anything that benchmarks leaderboards via Zwift Power. You'll be needing your Zwift ID. You'd think you'd be able to get it via some kind of profile or settings, but it's actually not that obvious where to go and can be a little bit awkward. So here's a couple of fail-proof ways on finding your Zwift ID quite quickly without too much hassle. And the first way is if you've downloaded Zwift onto a desktop PC or a laptop, whether that's a MacBook or an iMac like I'm using here, or a Windows PC or laptop. It doesn't matter, it's the same method. As long as you've got the Zwift on there and you've used that, you've logged into Zwift via there, your ID will be saved within your computer. And the easy way to do that is to go down on an iMac or MacBook is to use the Finder. If you're using a Windows device, then it'll be the File Explorer you'll click into, but it's exactly the same steps thereafter. You'll click into Finder or File Explorer, and then you want to go to Documents. Once you're into Documents, you're then looking for Zwift, and then within Zwift, you're going to come down to Workouts. Within Workouts, this is now your Zwift ID number here. This number here, the 6-digit number for me. It might be slightly different, 5 or a 7-digit number for yourself. Now, I'm the only person that uses Zwift on this particular device, so it's only got the one number here. You might have more than one if yourself or your partner, or you've got a few people that use Zwift on that device. It's not obvious, therefore, whose number that may be. There's an easy way to go into it, which is if you actually go into Zwift and you create some kind of dummy workout on there, maybe just title the workout as your name, for example, that would show up within this folder here, within the folders, and that way you would be able to identify which number links to which person quite easily. But that's the first method, using the Documents way, if you've got it on your device, i.e. a MacBook or a laptop or something like that. The second way is to then go into Zwift.com. When you're in Zwift.com, you want to come up to the top right and you want to click on Login and then enter your account details. And then once you've done that, you want to come across to My Feed. Click on My Feed. Once that loads up, it'll probably typically be all, is what it comes down as. So this is everyone that you're following. You want to go to Just Me. Once you've clicked on Just Me, it doesn't matter which one you go into, which of your rides, just click on the top one. Let it load up in a little second. And then in the top left hand corner, there's a little icon here. It's not that obvious to see. It might be slightly shaded on your screen here, but it's a little settings icon, a little cog here. You want to click on that. It'll open up this pop-up window. You want to scroll down to the fit file, to download the fit file. Now if you hover over this icon here, you can see down in the bottom left, it will go away as I start to navigate towards it, but it opens up the link to the HTTPS download here. Now along there, this is where your Zwift ID is within that. If you read along that long kind of fit file there, it's got the Zwift.s3, Amazon AWS.com /prod, P-O-R-D, /, and then there's your number. So it comes after that, prod /, that's your Zwift ID there. You can note that down. So there you have it. 2 easy ways, fail-proof ways on finding out your Zwift ID. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, leave a little thumbs up and we'll catch you next time.